Are you sick of the same old disability stereotypes? We were too, so we did something about it. Welcome to That Was Unexpected, the Disability Lifestyle podcast for everyone. Brought to you by Youngcare and hosted by me, Lisa Cox. Join our amazing guests as we delve into topics that don't often hit the headlines. So let's do this. Prepare for the unexpected. If you're low vision like me or have other accessibility requirements, check out our show notes. Before we get started, we'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners of land on which we record. We pay respects to the elders, past, present, and emerging.
Hello and welcome to That Was Unexpected. We're giving our host Lisa a well-deserved Christmas break, so I've called in some other friends and advocates to help us keep the show on the road. Today, we've got Sarah to join us for our next episode. She's going to tell you about Sam, a resilient country boy who's received a Youngcare grant. Over to you, Sarah.
Working in the Connect team for over 8 years now, I've come across hundreds of amazing people and stories. Today, I'd like to tell you about one of them.
Oh, well, life's there to be lived. You may as well live the bugger, eh?
The wise words of Sam, a country boy who has been through a lot in his 33 years, but sees every challenge as an opportunity to start a new adventure. Sam started bull riding at 12 years old, and by the time he was in his 20s, he was ranked in the top 40 bull riders in the world. The sport took him all over the world too, America, Canada, Brazil, and taught him strength and resilience. Bull riding changed Sam's life in more ways than creating a champion. The sport was his biggest passion and life's work, and it's the same sport that resulted in Sam's physical disability.
Just a bad day at the office. It's not ping pong. When things go wrong, it normally goes pretty wrong, eh? And just that it was on New Year's Eve, 2017, going into 2018. Just came off one, landed wrong, but that was all fine. And the arena had a fair bit of sand, deep sand, and that inside it. And when the bull sort of jumped over the top of me, and I was sort of I landed in that scorpion position, so my legs up over my head. And when the bull sort of landed on all four, his legs spread a little bit and just put a little bit of extra weight on me backside there, on my bum, and just broke. I think I broke 3 vertebrae in there. Yeah, T 10, 11, and 12 was the ones I broke, and then crushed the cord and everything like that. Yeah.
Jeez.
So that was just the end of that adventure and the start of a new adventure. There's the way I looked at it, like.
Sam spent the next 3 years working on his rehabilitation in Brisbane, a long way away from his community and the comfort of his hometown, but vital for his future. After a long and expensive rehabilitation journey, Sam returned to his community with the intention of, more or less, picking up where he left off. But Sam was faced with another life-altering situation. A relationship breakup left Sam unemployed and homeless, his newly acquired disability adding to the difficulty of finding a new home and a new job in his rural town.
Went through a bit of a hard spot, so I was sort of left out on the road there a fair bit, didn't know where I was going. So,
while Sam will never walk again, his intense rehabilitation and sheer determination have resulted in him being able to do pretty much everything else. So it wasn't long before Sam had a plan. He purchased a caravan with the last of his savings, which became his home for the time being. But it wasn't quite right for his accessibility needs. There was about $10,000 worth of renovations required to make it more suitable. That's where Youngcare's home support grant came into play. Thanks to the generosity of Youngcare's supporters, Sam was able to renovate his caravan and use it as his mobile home. The accessible caravan has been vital to Sam so he can maintain his independence, career, youth and mental health. Sam quickly secured work, a job that takes him all over outback Queensland, country towns that have no accessible accommodation options for someone who uses a wheelchair.
The accessibility is not real flash and that, so that's where the caravan comes in play. I don't ever have to worry too much about it, but there's still a lot of places out there that still have steps and that sort of stuff where, someone with a disability argues a lot with steps, so those things always come into play to make things a bit harder for everyone, but...
Unsurprisingly, a couple of years on, Sam is kicking goal after goal. He owns a very successful fencing business with the apt name Rollout Contracting and is giving back to his community. Astoundingly, Sam says he feels lucky he acquired his disability doing something that he loves, and rather than shying away from the sport that created so many physical challenges for him, he has embraced bull riding in a new way. Every year, Sam and his brother put on a rodeo at the Atherton Tablelands, the Big Pub Malanda Bull Ride, a not-for-profit event and fully accessible for spectators. Sam donates the funds back into the community that gave him so much over the years. His caravan has enabled him to easily travel back and forth for the rodeo and have somewhere accessible to set up camp.
I run a bull ride every year between me and my brother up in the Atherton Tablelands. We just had it there on the weekend. And non-profitable, like none of us take a wage or anything out of it. We just run it for the town and sort of give the town something back each year, you know, whether it be the kindergarten or the pony club or something in the town that needs donating to. We sort of donate a bit to it and make it better for the next year, then put everything else into the next year and make it bigger and better.
It may seem like a simple and small contribution, but the grant from Youngcare to renovate his caravan was truly the head start Sam needed to start his new adventure. Sam says Youngcare supporters really changed lives, and he is forever grateful for that.
So, the message I'd like to say is, the amount that Youngcare has helped me set up my life to go forward and keep living my life. The thing that for people that are out there donating or interested in donating, don't look back, because you can change someone else's life to make it the better so that they can live a normal life just like everyone else does.
The grant that Sam received was called a home support grant. We have two different types of grants. One's called the at-home care grants, and they're for people who are living at home with complex physical disabilities, and they might need a bit of a hand to be able to keep living in their homes, or something that might drastically improve their quality of life. They're open twice a year. There's a February round and a July round, and they're up to $10,000 for things that the NDIS can't fund. So the next ones will be opening up at the start of February. Please give us a call on 1-800-844-727 or check out the website if you'd like some more information. The other grant's called the Home Support Grant, and that one's open year round and is for people that are moving homes. So they might be moving from somewhere that's not quite right for them to somewhere that's more appropriate for them. These grants are up to $5,000 and can be for moving costs and for general household items, white goods and basic furniture to help you get set up in your new home. So feel free to give us a call on 1-800-844-727. Thanks.
Thanks for listening to That Was Unexpected. If you liked what you heard and you want to hear more, then hit subscribe wherever you get your fix. Have any questions or topics that you'd love for us to tackle? Great! Email podcast@youngcare.com.au. We can't wait to hear from you. Check out our show notes for transcripts, video recordings, and to find out more about our guests, plus the useful resources they share. You can reach us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and LinkedIn at Youngcare Oz. Let's not forget, an inclusive community is everyone's business. So let's keep working together to break down barriers and smash some stereotypes.